So it's the ELC platoon. We're on Hidden Village. We're just a tier down, which is nice. And we were both having a conversation at this stage, and Wickers was saying, well, what do we do in light tanks on this map? And he doesn't play light tanks, and I do. And I said to him, well, I don't really know, Wickers, because I'm not really sure what you do on this map in a light tank. I find it a bit tricky. So we were kind of making this up as we went along. So the first thing to do was do the obvious thing and do some spotting at E6. Now I'm a little bit more aggressive with my spotting than Wickers. He's a little bit more reserved. I'm just going to use my speed and go spinning round the top of this rock and do a nice little sliding turn. There we go. And just come round, and Wickers just does the sort of pop up the top and take a shot. So 3 tanks spotted, and we just sort of stay up here for a little bit. I find this is a tricky map for light tanks because you just haven't got that freedom to go belting around. There's kind of 3 bottlenecks really, one where we are now, one around F5, and then of course you've got the village. So this is me doing a second loop, a little bit risky, but you've got the speed, and if somebody hits this little ELC on the move, then you've got to take your hat off to them that they're a very good shot, because it is a hard target to hit when it's on the move, and especially when it's zigzagging. So we both pulled back. It was getting a bit busy there, and we've got a light tank who somehow snuck through everybody, and we're both onto the looks. Wickers gets a shot, I get a critical hit, and the tank is taken out. Job done. So we decide that we've got a heavy and possibly a medium coming at us, and we haven't really got any support behind. All our team are around ENF3, so we're pulling back. We're going to go back to the cap, reassess the situation, and work out exactly what we're going to do, because like I said at the start, neither of us really had a strategy. So Wickers is down the bottom and he's just kind of circling round, and we're not sure what to do. Then the light tank appears just outside the village at C6, Chaffee, and we haven't seen any other tanks appear that side. And I said to Wickers, come on mate, we're not going to hang around here. A static ELC is a dead ELC, we've got to keep moving. And we've got this couple of heavies coming over, so it's definitely time to go. And it would be good if the Chaffee could be taken out of action and stop him spotting. So Wickers gets a shot in, and kill number 1. There we go. Their scouting tank is out of action, so we're hoping now to sneak through the back of the village where we're pretty confident there aren't any enemy tanks, and get round to the back at Arty. So Wickers is going to go straight through the village, and I'm going to sort of circle round to the left just in case. And there we go, tank destroyer.
Focus on this location.
So Wickers takes a wallop, and he's going to bait the tank destroyer as I come round and hopefully get a shot in. What is it? That's a T40, tier 4, we're a tier above, and that'll do nicely. Oh, you gotta love these tanks. They really are tiny little derpy machines at tier 5. They really are good fun. They're a bit of a swine to manoeuvre and drive, but they can be a lot of fun. So right, round the back. I'm confident I know where Arty is, and I do like to hunt Arty. And I'm going to get there before Wickers, so I'm hoping to get the shot in. And we've kind of looked at the top line and thought, oh, the numbers are down. I don't fancy our chances in this, but we need to get rid of Arty first. We're hoping they're both back here. And, well, there's one. One shot, that'll do. But I was expecting 2, which is a little bit of a shame. So, little conversation between the 2 of us, and we decide to do the dirty thing and cap. As we've got 3 heavy tanks, 2 of those are in the platoon, Artie's out there somewhere, and we just didn't fancy our chances. As it happens, the enemy are capping too, so it's going to be a race of the caps, and unfortunately we can't bring any more players into the cap. We are the remaining two, and now they've got two in the cap. It's about 10 seconds between us. Really hope they don't get another tank in. We're ticking down nicely, so no doubt there's two tanks in the cap and two hoping to get back to us, and that hopefully is not going to happen. And there we go, we capture the base. Hurrah! So didn't do an awful lot on the damage in that game, but spotted 5, got 3 tank kills. So how do we both do overall? 27,000 silver, that's fine. 2,000 XP, yeah, happy with that. Yeah, not an awful lot of damage. And we came second and third. So we're on Lakeville. It's a tier 9 game, and I'm in my tier 9 American medium, the T54E1. An excellent tank, which leads to the T57 heavy, which is also an excellent tank. And so this is diary number 3, and I'm doing a voiceover, and just want to know if anybody cares to leave a comment as to whether you would rather have voiceovers or not. I've had a few people ask for them, and I've had nobody say kind of not bothered either way, so just let me know what you think, whether you prefer me talking over the games or whether you just like to watch the game in its true format. I'd really like to know. And if nobody comments, then I'll just keep an eye on the viewings and just see if the diaries with commentary get more viewings than the ones without. So I'm just gonna do some flanking and some supporting in the city. Didn't really fancy my chances down the valley. I really don't like going down that boggy valley. It's a bit of a nightmare to manoeuvre your tank, and we've got more than enough players there. In fact, we've got a really nice split. We've got half the team down the valley, we've got pretty much half the team in the city, in the town, and we've got a couple out on the road, and there's 3 heavies. And I didn't really plan on doing spotting, and I got a really lucky bounce there. So I just need to wait for the cavalry to come in a little bit. I'm in the wrong place. So we've got a good spread of tanks, and I was kind of hoping that the tank destroyer and the medium on the road would have spotted anything coming across, but I either missed it or they didn't. So right, shot into the Carnarvon. Oh, bounced off the tank in front of me. Whoopsie. Got a shot in. And just skimmed the Tiger. Could have taken the other tank out with that shot. So reloads a little bit on the long side on this tank. It is 30 seconds. You get to the T57, and not only does your penetration go up quite dramatically, but your reload drops by 10 seconds down to 20, which is really, really good. So I'm just hanging back while I reload. Not quite sure how I'm going to play this game yet. Auto in the T10, bad move, that bounces, get some shots into that lower glacis. And if there's a little light tank just pelting shots into me from the side, which is really, really annoying. Yeah, there he is. And he's having a bit of a tussle with our T49, and I really, really wish I'd reloaded. Come on, come on. Right, the chase is on. The AMX 1390. Countdown to death. 5 seconds on the reload. Come on, come on, come on. Reload, reload. Yes, shot in. Shot in. Oh, and a fire. And yes, Mr. Little Autoloader. Not much fun when you're reloading, is it? Right, scouting tank out of action. Back to business in the town. What else can we do? And already in the game, we've got 12 penetrating shots, which I'm really happy with. And 1 tank down. Right, just get the reload. Normally I would push forward while I'm reloading, but not a good idea here, because I am here on my own.
Loaded and ready.
There's a very, very fast tank destroyer working its way around behind.
Found us.
Right, M103 gets a shot in, tracked, get a shot in through the tracks, and finish the 103. But that leaves me nothing for the 110. So, going to try my best to reverse, should I say? Can't even say it, let alone do it. Through the buildings, while I reload, hoping that 110 isn't going to appear. And hopefully, if it is, it's going to come straight through to where I was, and I'm going to sneak around the side here. Tank destroyers coming up nicely behind, so got some support now. And oh, there we go. Job done. Tank destroyer takes the 110 out. So now to plough on through the village, see if there's any mopping up to do. We're 4 tanks ahead in this game. There's a tank destroyer out on the road, and I think, oh, can I get a shot? It's an AT, side on would be good. Yes, of course, it's going to be on the side road. And easy peasy. Actually, it's 33 seconds. No, 30 seconds. I can't remember if it's 30 seconds or 33 seconds on the reload on this. Hopefully I'll get to fire up another couple of shots and we'll see. Yeah, 33 seconds is what I thought. So, I had 2 shots in hand, but reload the clip, go in for the last tanks, the full drum. Tank destroyer's been taken out. 2 heavies left, 1 right down the valley at F2, and the other one is just outside the cap. Come on, reload. Right, here we go, T29, this should be a nice easy shot. Oh, bounces, and shot in. Kill number 3, hurrah. Great shot, thank you, appreciate that. Right, so just a nice, yeah, just a good flanking game really, not taking anything on head on. Keeping out of the way most of the time. That little scouting tank caused me a little bit of an issue. How did we do overall? 36 round in silver, that's alright. 3,900 damage, brilliant, which gives us 2,700 XP. Very happy with that. Blocked 1,000, and we come second overall.